Okay, thank you very much. We're just waiting for one more speaker actually, so I'll ad lib. We have heard a lot yesterday, and actually the session just before, that the making of wine were only the sum of all our parts, and there's actually lots of other interconnected areas that the wine industry relies on in order to actually get the wine to the customer. So today's session is very much looking at the supply chain and all the various different elements involved in taking the wine from a winery and sending it into a retailer or to a restaurant or to people's homes. After all, we can do wonderful steps in your winery, but if you're not also working with partners in the supply chain who are equally putting sustainability at the top of their agenda, then a lot of that good work will be lost within that supply chain. So our session today really is going to look at both the actual physical movement of wine, what format that wine is moved in, and where you actually package, bottle, plastic, whatever format you want to put it in, but also the labeling and all the other materials that are involved in that process. So, oh, hello Jane, you're right here. Okay, well done. All right. So we have 5 panelists. So if our panels can keep to their time, that'd be great, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of time for Q&A at the end. Just to quickly introduce who they are, and then I'll explain them a bit more as I introduce them in turn. But we have Tiago Moreira da Silva from BA Glass, Pierre Covizier from JF Hillebrand, Vicente Sanchez Miguelon from the World Bulk Wine Exhibition, Kim Carstensen from the Forest Stewardship Council, and Jane Monk from the Food Packaging Forum. So you can see we've got quite a varied mixture of panels, and we're going to swap between packaging and physics of movement of wine. But we're going to start off with actually what the wine is actually contained in and glass. So, and as we know, glass has been part of the wine industry's history ever since it was created, really, probably. But well, not from the very first beginning. But glass has become synonymous with wine, and equally has its own challenges in terms of how it's perceived and the steps it is taking in terms of being sustainable. So to kick off our session, can I ask Tiago to come to the stage, please?